this change of currency, I think there will be people a lot of money. But time has been given from October to December, 3 months is enough, whatever money you have, to get it changed through a legal system. So I don't know why people are complaining about it.
So despite the complaint, there's no going back on the product.
No, there's no going back. There's no going back. My aim is to make sure that Nigerians believe that we respect them as an administration. So Nigerians should vote for whoever they like from whichever party. Nobody will be allowed to mobilize resources and thugs to intimidate people in any constituency. That's what I want to go down into Nigeria. So, this change of currency, I think there will be people a lot of money. But time has been given from October to December, 3 months is enough, whatever money you have, to get it changed through a legal system. So I don't know why people are complaining about it.
Despite the complaint, there's no going back on the product.
No, there's no going back. There's no going back. My aim is to make sure that Nigerians believe that we respect them as an administration. So Nigerians should vote for whoever they like from whichever party. Nobody will be allowed to mobilize resources and thugs to intimidate people in any constituency. That's what I...
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you are now. We want to have a discussion with us. I'm from reaching out from UK, so here now is evening or late afternoon. So this afternoon, my good people of Nigerians, the people that God so much blessed, the conversation this evening will center more on what I feel that we should do as people to set ourselves free from the sufferings that particular individuals, small number of individuals, have for so many years engaged us into. So, and I will start with an assurance from our president that this election, he wanted to be free and fair election, where people will not be intimidated with money, thuggery, and whatever that is within their system or within their structure. So, and the first thing I want us to look at is, what are the factors next year's election we based on? Now, I want us to look at what I have put up there now, some of information, some of the factors that I personally, and many of them have been said by many people on different social media, on different interviews by P2B himself, and many other runners have said a lot of this. And one is competence. So the person that you are going to elect next year, we are going to vote for next year must be somebody with competence, someone that has competency, that is competent enough to lead our country. In talking about leadership competency, is all about knowing what is all it takes to lead, starting from economy, security, starting from what is the constitution, obeying the constitution, respecting the rule of law, certain knowing the people, what is federalism, what is restructuring, what do you need to do for Nigeria to move from where they are now, because where they are now, even devil will not like to be where Nigeria is at the moment. So we are looking for somebody who is competent enough, who is intellectually enough, who is health-wise strong, who is capable to lead us. So as I'm talking now, I would like you to begin to imagine, to begin to assess, to begin to assess the people, the runners, and find out who fit into this criteria or criterias that are set up there. Capacity, clarity of thought and communication, the person that has right judgment about the people, the person that has personal integrity and commitment, the person has practical skills to lead, a person's ability to lead others effectively. You see, does the person that you want to vote for has the appropriate physical and mental, emotional, intellectual, and health ability to lead Nigeria effectively? That is a serious question. The person with verifiable character, the person that you want to vote for next year, has that person the right character to lead our country? How about integrity? How about honesty? And how about trustworthy? Can you trust your own life to that person? Can you trust your business to that person to run? Not about somebody that has a lot of money, having a lot of money that we do not know where it come from, does not form the criterion. The person's character must be verifiable. And among all the runners, how many of them do not have corruption charges or accusation or allegation? How many of them are free from corruption? How many of them are free from bribery and corruption and criminality? You want to vote for somebody that within local and internationally, the person has credibility. When you go for international conferences and meetings, the person will freely stand up and speak on your behalf, not being afraid of one crime or the other they have committed in the past. Being afraid that if they speak, that somebody somewhere may bring up their evil they have committed in the past against them. Therefore, they become mute throughout their 8 years of leadership because they have some baggages they are covering. We want to elect somebody that has impeccable character, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. Be wise, my people. Having too much money and spreading the money, especially now the politics is about to take place, does not make the person the right candidate. Having somebody who is now dishing out money, dishing out gifts, dishing out blessings to people because he or she is trying to bribe people on his or her side, does not make the person a good person. We want a stable somebody, not somebody who will go and take part of the money he has stolen and spend them on you, and you blindly now vote for them, and tomorrow they will steal you and steal your generation. We are looking for somebody with fairness, equity, and justice. Somebody who will give political appointments, ministers, directors based on experience and competence and performance. Not because this person is my godson, this person is from my tribe, or this person is from my religion. You are looking out for somebody who will come out and appoint the right people in the right ministries and in the right position. Our sufferings is enough. We need to be wise now. We need to avoid personal benefits and face the national interest. We want somebody that will speak and stand for one Nigeria. When we talk about fairness, equity, and justice, is connected with one Nigeria. If you say that we are one, my question is, if you are from Yoruba, if you are from Hausa or Fulani, the question is, what does the term one Nigeria mean to you? In the spirit of fairness, equity, and justice, does it mean that one particular tribe are not to lead? If you are from Igbo, let's assume that you, my brother, and my sister from Yoruba and Fulani and Hausa, whatever side, and you are told that you cannot bring president, you cannot produce president, how will you feel? Do unto others how you want others do unto you. Fairness, equity, and justice, and one Nigeria. If you say one Nigeria, it means that if there is somebody from Igbo land who is credible, experienced, qualified to lead our country, he or she will be given opportunity, not minding where he or she comes from. And at this particular time, even a blind person, even a deaf person would testify that Igbo have gotten a qualified person to lead this country at this context. Another one is somebody that is caring, kind, and loving. If you elect somebody that doesn't care and does not have love in him, we are going to suffer again in next 8 years. Look at the runners, you will find out who actually has a human heart. The next one, next year's election is about people, about a person that fear God. If you elect somebody who does not fear God, he will not fear you, and he will not respect other arms of government. And that is why the court will give decision today on a case. The presidency will say no, because the presidency does not fear God, and they do not also fear you. We want a president that will respect the rule of law. We want a president that will respect all the arms of government. We want the president that will submit to the Senate, the National Assembly. If you elect a president that does not submit to the other arms of government, you have ended up electing a military dictator, and the next 8 years will be more terrible than the one we have been. Be wise. Look on all these runners and find one who is truly a civilian and with a civilian heart. Another one is the next year's election is about who will respect you, the youths. Who will respect you, the youth, and destroy all the evil laws that they intentionally put there to prevent you, either economically and otherwise, becoming the leaders of this country. Look and see among these people who is capable of doing that. The only person that is most qualified to do this is Peter Obi. I'm not saying this because of anything, any personal sentiments. No, I'm saying it because I have taken time to pray and I have taken time to look deeply into the profiles, past and present, of these runners. And I'm telling you that the best and the most credible person to lead this country is Peter Obi. Now, what are the election next year isn't going to be based on? The election next year is not about tribes. My brothers and sisters from Igbo land, my brothers and sisters from Yoruba, my brothers and sisters from Hausa, northern part of this country, I want to tell you the truth. The election next year should not be based or should not be about tribes. And they should not be about religion. For so many years, these evil people have used tribes and religion to deceive you. They have deceived you enough. They have deceived us enough. You will see from one of the discussion here that the suffering in northern part of the country is even worse than the suffering in other part of the country. And this part of the country has been the president, and in fact the current leadership, they are everything. Still, people there are suffering. My brothers from northern part of Nigeria, the Hausas, the Fulanis, wake up and open your eyes, shine your eyes. The people you think that are fighting for you in the name of tribes and religion are actually killing you and using you for money rituals. When I mean money rituals, is they use you in terms of tribes and religion to steal what belongs to Nigerians and make you enemies of other people. And they take their children to US, to Canada, to Switzerland, and you are in Nigeria suffering. Wake up. Our sufferings are enough. Our ignorances are enough. Wake up. Do not be blinded with tribes and religion, because these people don't care. They will use you now as tribes and religion and get what they want. And at the end, you will not see them again till next 8 years. They come back and tell you, oh, we are from the same tribe, oh, we go for the same religion, vote for me. And you put your blood for them. Be careful. Let us make decisions that will help our country, Nigeria. Let us make a decision that will help you and help our generation. I am in the UK. I enjoy the best quality of life, good transportation system, electricity, water, free health, and I tell you that Nigeria has more resources than UK, but still UK is able to provide this to their masses, to their citizens. Why can't Nigeria do the same? Because we have been allowing the issue of tribes and religion to engage us, and those criminals, they know and they knew how to use them to separate us so that we will not come together to make right decision. Now is the time. Get up and do. You may ask, why am I doing this? Because I am from Nigeria. Even though I have a dual citizenship, I am a Nigerian first and a British citizen. I am happy to be a Nigerian. And every time I come to Nigeria, I am not happy the way my people are suffering. And I'm telling you, if you get up and do the right decision, your suffering will stop. Vote for somebody who can change our country. Not somebody you feel, oh, he has a lot of money. That a lot of money is our money they have been stealing for so many years. You will see that as the program continues. Now, it's not about it is my turn. You know, if you have a business with somebody, go there. If you have a business with somebody, go and collect or settle with the person. No one has right to use our country to settle any person. Nigeria belongs to us. It does not belong to anyone who claims that it's my turn. It's your turn for what? Is it your birthright? So, if anyone out of sentiment is having pity on somebody that is saying Nigeria is my turn, the president is my turn, the person is making mistake. Because when he gets the power, he will tell you, it's my turn. I will do whatever I want. I fought for it. And he cannot do anything. Wake up, my brothers, Yoruba brothers and sisters, wake up. Don't vote out of sentiment. Vote out of somebody, out of personal conviction that this person will deliver us from this evil suffering that we find ourselves. Nigeria is rich. Nigeria is very, very rich and blessed by God, that none of Nigerians should be suffering. Let me be honest with you. You know this more than myself. There are billions and billions and trillions of Nigerian money hidden in many places. These people are wicked. You know why I say they're wicked? You know why I say they're evil and they're vampires? It's because they steal this money. They will not use this money to establish any industry or factory in Nigeria. No, they will steal this money. They will dig a hole. They will put the money in a hole. They will seal the hole. Sometimes they forget or they forgot where the money is. They will carry this money. They will send outside Nigeria and put into international banks. And those countries are using this money to develop their countries. These people are evil. If you have seen what I have seen, you will not waste time for 1 minute to drive them out of that positions. They are evil and they are wicked. And I'm telling you, Nigerians, this is an opportunity for you to drive these people out. Don't hope that an international body will come and fight for you. No, that fight must start from you. It must start from you. You, Nigerians, it must start from you. Sit down and wait for US and Britain to come and fight for you. You are wasting your time. Fight for yourselves, because no one is ready to fight for you. Remove these evil people. Possibly chase them away from the country, so that the incoming person will have the opportunity to do the right thing. This coming election is not about how many money you share to people. Listen, Nigerians, they give you money. If your conscience allows you, take the money, because the money belongs to us. But still, vote for the right candidate. It's not about bribery and corruption. It's not about how much you give to people.